Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Juzwicki. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I sure did. It was pretty quiet, not like we've always done, but it was a celebration. The story I have to read to you today is called Sweet Tooth. It's written by Margie Palatini and it's illustrated by Jack E. Davis. When we read Bedhead, she used the same illustrator. This book, you might have had a sweet tooth yesterday, eating quite a bit of candy. In this story, Margie Palatini makes the tooth actually come to life. This is Stuart, your typical average everyday kid, except for one thing. Oh yeah, there it is all right, that molar at the back. You're probably saying, a tooth? What's so special about a tooth? And ordinarily you would be correct. But this is no ordinary tooth. Oh no. This is Stuart's sweet tooth. One nagging, annoying, demanding, blah, blah, blah. Stop your waffling. I need a chocolate bar. Now. Very loud sweet tooth. Hey, does it have that gooey stuff in the middle? Because it's got to have that gooey stuff in the middle. Oh, there, said Stuart through a chomp and a gulp. Satisfied? Ah, sweet. Yes, the tooth that wants what it wants, when it wants it, and lets everybody know about it. Take, for example, 2 years ago at Cousin Charlotte's wedding, Stuart was on his best behavior. His shoes were shined, bow tie straight, hands were spotless. Grandfather had just lifted his glass to toast the bride and groom when, hey, I'm falling asleep here. Come on, hurry up, Grandpa, cut the cake. Time to cut the cake. I want that in chunk with all the icing. I don't know him, uttered Mom through a gritted smile. He doesn't belong to me, said Dad under his breath. Who is that boy? Muttered Grandmother. Stuart wiped the pink rose from his lips. It's a sweet tooth. It was not a pretty picture. The tooth was no better behaved in school. Stuart had enough detention slips to wallpaper his room. Why, just 2 weeks ago. Who can tell me the capital of Latvia? Asked Mrs. Finnegan in geography class. Jelly beans, said a muffled voice from the back of the room. Did you say something, Stuart? Asked Mrs. Finnegan. Licorice. Stuart, I'm afraid I can't hear your answer, said Mrs. Finnegan. Lollipops. You're going to have to speak up, Stuart. Hey, I'm dying here for a couple of chocolate popcorn bites, okay? Detention slip number 432. But I'm telling you, it's not me, said Stuart as he was led away to the headmaster's office. It's the tooth. The movies? You don't really want to go there, do you? Not with Stuart, anyway. Would somebody pass the jelly beans before I go crazy? Shh! Don't look at me, chewed Stuart. It's a tooth. And of course, there was the unforgettable Easter basket fiasco. Now that was really ugly. That Sunday morning, the family awoke to find jelly beans littering the living room. Marshmallow chicks were missing. The trail of crumpled yellow wrappers led to one person, and one person only. Oh, Stuart! Cried Mom and Dad in dismay. I can't look, whimpered his sister Allison, closing her eyes. Oh, those chocolate bunnies never had a chance, moaned Stuart, rubbing his churning stomach. It was the tooth. Hey, can we stop going down memory lane here and open up that bag of cookies? Oh, that's enough. I've had enough, cried Stuart. Oh, enough? Well, I haven't even had one. No more cookies, shouted Stuart. No more chocolate, no more cake, no more nothing. Hey, that's no more anything, said the tooth. And who do you think you're kidding, kid? Bring on those chocolate chips. Stuart sighed. What choice did he have? He was a boy with one big, demanding, sweet tooth. He tore open the bag. He grabbed one, then two, then 3, 4 cookies. He opened his mouth. Come to Papa, shouted the tooth. Stuart stopped. Hey, what are you waiting for, kid? Come on. Cookie, 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 cookie. Stuart dropped the cookies, but not in his mouth. "It's over, Tooth," said a suddenly determined Stuart. "I'm cutting you off, starting right now. It's cold turkey." "Cold turkey? Yuck! I hate cold turkey, unless you add a little cranberry sauce." "Didn't you hear me, Tooth? I said it's over. From now on, there's nothing for you but a healthy diet."
"Healthy? Kid, say you don't mean it,"
wailed the Tooth. But Stuart meant it all right. He meant every word. Yes, it was trying. Yes, it was difficult. Okay, it was practically impossible, but Stuart stayed strong. For the Tooth, it was a different story.
"Peas? You're giving me peas, little green veggie marbles? Broccoli? You're feeding me a shrub? That's not gonna do it. Dessert? Where's dessert? I'm begging you. When do we get to the good stuff?"
"I can't hear you," said Stuart, putting down his fork and placing his hands over his ears. Strong. He stayed strong.
"Hey, just one teeny-weeny chocolate-covered peanut before hitting the sack. How about it? A nosh, a nibble, a mint, something."
"Forget it," said Stuart, turning off the light. Strong, strong.
Come on. What do you say? 1 spoonful of sugar,"
urged the Tooth. Stuart shook his head. The Tooth was losing its grip, and it knew it.
"Hey, a drop of chocolate milk. 1 measly little cake crumb."
"No way," said Stuart, very strong.
"Hey, watch that toothbrush,"
shouted the Tooth.
"And you keep that tongue of yours on the other side of your mouth. You're trying to wiggle me out of here, are ya? Well, I'm not going, kid. I'm not going anywhere. Are you listening to me?"
Stuart brushed, flossed, and gargled.
"Ooh,"
moaned the Tooth weakly.
"He's not listening to me. I'm going to get you for this, kid."
Stuart smiled. He was winning. Oh, yes, he was winning. 3 days passed, and the Tooth was very quiet. Very quiet? Almost too quiet. But Stuart wasn't thinking Tooth. He was thinking baseball. It was the biggest game of the season, bottom of the 9th. Stuart was at home plate, and runners were on second and third base. 2 outs, 2 strikes. The crowd was on their feet. The game was on the line. Stuart's team was down by 1 run. The pitcher went into his windup. There was a hush from the stands, and a big, fat fastball was heading for the plate. It was all up to Stuart. And then,
"Boy, could I go for a hunk of bubblegum right now."
swing, swish,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
strike 3, yelled the umpire.
"You're out."
Gotcha, said the Tooth.
"Now go get me some goodies."
I'm going to get you goodies, mumbled Stuart, dropping the bat. Home he marched into the kitchen, straight for the fridge. He yanked open the door. He rustled through the vegetable drawer. He flung lettuce. He tossed tomatoes. He hurled a head of cauliflower, and then he pulled out a carrot. That's right, a carrot. "It's over for you, Tooth," announced Stuart defiantly, lifting the carrot above his head. "Oh, what are you going to do with that?" asked his wide-eyed sister. Stuart grinned. He opened his mouth wide, very wide.
"Kid, no, not the carrot, not the carrot."
"Yes, the carrot!" shouted Stuart.
"No, kid, no."
Allison covered her eyes. Am I too young to be watching this?" she asked. Closer, 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 and then
Crunch! So long, sweet world. What a way to go. Done in by a root vegetable.
Stuart rubbed his jaw. He stared at the carrot and the Tooth. It was over. What's going to happen to it?" asked Allison as she followed her brother upstairs to his bedroom. Stuart placed the molar under his pillow and then looked at his sister. "Who knows?" he said with a big smile. That's a Tooth Fairy's problem now." "Wah, wah, wah," cried the baby teeth.
Woof!
Yapped the canine.
Please be quiet, said the wisdom tooth. I'm trying to read. Pipe down, wise guy. What's a sweet tooth have to do to get an ice cream sundae around here with hot fudge? And throw some sprinkles on it while you're at it.
The tooth fairy just shrugged her shoulders. Oh, you rotten teeth, she smiled. And that's the end. I'll see you tomorrow.